Collective, hello, hello, my loves. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Collective, we have the river, the river and the tear, the bridge and the thread, the nectar and the vision, and the cave. I don't know because this feels like, whoa, I don't know, like I have anxiety, like really bad all of a sudden. But I don't know if that isn't just like me. I drank a lot of coffee today because I was super tired. Because, I mean, the river is the idea of the fear of missing out, right? Yeah, that card has been around for a long time. But I've been using this deck for what, 5 or 6 years? A long time. So it's just kind of like, I don't know. Have you ever felt somehow cleansed at the idea of missing out on something because you were like, I don't know, because I feel like door A or door B, it's like the flip a coin concept, and you flip the coin, and what you really want is like what you really want, like what you hope that it lands on is like what you actually want. So you don't even really have to go by the coin, you just go by your emotional reaction. True to form. But I don't know. I feel like there's something about, there's an idea of missing out and there being a sadness, but that sadness almost feels like this relief because this relief is in that, like, now you know what you want. And you're like, oh, yeah, yeah, that adds up. you know? Because I think that what you want ultimately, I don't know, because I think that, well, personal opinion, right? And I think there's something in my chart about it too. I don't totally know. It's something about my seventh house and Capricorn or something. I don't know. But people that I work with, I feel like I always end up in relationships with people that I work with. But I think also a lot of that is because in my personal mentality of relationships, I I want to build, and I feel like if you're building, then you want to have like the people closest to you that you're building with, not a bunch of randos who are like sketch. I don't know. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I don't know, but I do feel like there is a direction that you're wanting to go, and I feel like you're wanting to go that way because you feel pulled to that. Because you're like, well, that's what I really want to happen. And if that's what I really want to happen, then, you know, I don't know. I just feel like then thank God I realized what it was that I really wanted. I don't know what that is because I don't, like what is it for you as an individual, right? But I would say an intimate awareness of a vision, the evolution of a vision, the fruition of a vision, the presentation, right? Because you're like, I don't know. Okay, collective. Let's do clarifiers, yeah? Yeah. Okay. and fell all the way to the floor. The Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Hearts, the Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. I don't know. I just feel like this. Well, when you realize what it is that you really want, that's when you get up and you take it. Right? You're like, okay, this is mine. I don't know, because that sounds like a very like assertive energy, but I mean, the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Cups is usually like an offering of love. It's an abundance of love. The Ten of Pentacles is again financial stability, financial abundance, and the Seven of Swords is like stepping up to do that, because I think that like the path opened up. So if you've been experiencing blockages before, I think that you are no longer experiencing those blockages. And now you have a way to cross. I don't know, because I don't feel anything right now. I feel like numb inside. My anxiety is not there anymore. Like, I don't know. I think you guys are just kind of, I feel like you're gritting your teeth. Unclench your jaw, please. I'm going to need for you to take a deep breath. Everything's okay. Everything is okay. We were hanging these things at work and measured them all like 24 inches from the ceiling, but they weren't all even because the bracket on the back of the art was off on each of them. And one of the teachers was like, well, we will tell them we are perfect in our imperfection. You know? And that's what I feel like saying. Like, imperfection adds character. Imperfection, like, try to like knead through the negativity of that word, because imperfection isn't a negative word. God, I remember this guy in college who used to try and pick up, like, that was like a pickup line that he had. I find beauty in the imperfections. What are you saying, sir? You know? But I do think that there is a sense of, because it makes it one of a kind, because it makes it a different experience, because it gives it character. And character is fun. Character is infinitely more desirable than ticky-tacker, cookie-cutter shit, you know? Like, oh, bored. Okay. The Two of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Fool, and the Two of Wands. Well, I feel like for a lot of you, there's an idea here of holding on to an idea of a relationship just thinking that you won't be separated forever. And for a lot of you, I think that there is an idea of no longer being separated from that person. Because so we're going to rom-com tonight, y'all. But when Harry met Sally and Billy Crystal realizes on New Year's Eve that he wants to be, oh wait, Billy Crystal, Harry realizes that he wants to be with Sally. So he goes running across New York City, like New Year's Eve, no taxis. So he has to run all the way across town. And then he gets there and he tells her what he has to say. And they kiss and it's like, la la la, happy rom com. And we all live happily ever after. But I think that part of that is because there's satisfaction in chasing your dreams. There's satisfaction in allowing your heart to swell. There is satisfaction in letting go of like unnecessary separation. Because I'm sorry, if any of you have ever had a best friend, like study, the first thing you want to do is talk to that person. The first thing you want to do is see that person. That like the last thing you want to do is like be next to that, like, well, maybe not a best friend, but but like even still, like I'm so much happier when my friends are here. You know what I mean? And I just feel like there is this sense of no longer feeling separated because like a door has been opened. And I feel like because this door is opened, and I feel like because of this idea that like you thought it was closed, and it's like, well, if that was closed and I was really sad, and then it opened and I have this choice, and like what I end up choosing is like this thing that I wasn't sure if that was what I really wanted because I didn't know how I would feel about it until I had to flip the coin, and then I knew what I wanted. And what I want is to be intimate with my vision. And what I want is for the rest of the intimacies to fall in suit. Because, for a lot of us, I feel like this is like you're either on this path or you're not. You know what I mean? And it's just one of those things where it's like I think that's why you have to trust that the universe will provide. Because what are the chances that somebody's going to spell out your vision as they leave? Collective. Well, we have the devil, the Nine of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Hermit. I want to just go ahead and throw it out there, but I feel like whoever this person is, again, that idea of being separated because there's just too much fighting, there's too much manipulation, there's not enough interaction. You know what I mean? Where you feel like, whatever, I'm by myself anyways. Like, I'm doing this Anyways, like I've uncovered my truth. I've uncovered a path that I can take. I found people who show up, who bring balance to my passions. I don't know, you guys, because whatever is changing, I mean, it's changing in a positive way, right? I mean, like, no matter which way we go, it's going to be okay, right? And whether it's with someone who you had to separate from in the past because things were just like not, like there was just a lot of disconnect. I think there was a lot of manipulation. I think there was a lot of, just aggression, and like calm down with your, your, your backhanded insults. Like, it's okay if you don't agree with me, but I don't agree with the fact that you have treated me the way you've treated me and still refused to do anything to make it right. Oof. Yeah. I think that's a feel. I think that's a reason that like we've separated from people in our lives because it was just kind of like, I don't know what, but that hasn't changed. And so I don't know. I feel frustrated. I feel like I don't trust it. I feel like, hasn't everyone been saying that somebody was going to say something to you that you were just like, yeah, that's not actually true and nothing's actually going to come from it? Yeah. And maybe it's that feeling, that you needed to like get that motivation. Although honestly, I don't know that you needed that motivation because I think you were doing it anyways. You'd already been you like uncovering your path. You'd already determined that you couldn't take a path where you were dismissed as a person. Like literally. you know? But when you experience that kind of end with people, like any of us who have gone through a divorce, it's kind of like you're you had to relearn how to do everything on your own. And I don't know, I just kind of feel like even though there's been a shift, there hasn't been a change. I don't know, because I feel like whatever this promise is of this love, of this relationship, like I feel like it's been a relationship that's been not necessarily a very pleasant relationship. It's not to say that you didn't have pleasant elements to it. I mean, I'm sure that you did, because otherwise, why be in a relationship for so long? But it's just kind of like, I don't know. I think there's a new truth and a new opportunity. And I think that you are intimate with a vision that you share with another person. And I think instead of feeling like you are asking for the bare minimum, I don't want your fucking breadcrumbs. You know, like I want real intimacy. I want intimacy that understands the idea of like building and developing individually, collectively. I want someone who wants that as much as I do. And that means I can't ask someone to want it, because you do or you don't. I don't know, guys. I feel like I need to go back and watch this. It's not bad. I mean, like in the end, I think that like things turn around, and, promises that I feel like were maybe made in this not great circumstance are being fulfilled. I mean, it certainly would indicate that that is the case, that you are going in the direction that you are meant for. And I think you're partnering with someone or working with people who you don't have to feel like fucking what's that, please sir, can I have some more? Oliver Twist. Like, no, I don't want more if that's what it is. But I guess I needed to understand that. I don't know, because I feel like you guys are all up in your feels right now, right? Your jaw was clenched, you're like grinding your teeth, your energy is anxious. Like I don't feel pleasant in this energy. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of like, if you can't feel comfortable with another person, then it's never going to work. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of like, I don't know. And so I feel like you weren't feeling comfortable with a person. I don't know if you rekindle with someone, because a part of me feels like it could be. Maybe that's that, like it could be either one. You could have a choice. You know what I mean? And you don't know which one you want to choose. And then when like you go and you're like, which one would I choose? You're like, well, what I choose is not having to ask somebody to show the fuck up. Because if my vision aligns with your vision, then the vision would be building together, right? Because like attracts like. I don't know. It can resonate. I mean, differently for all of us. So definitely take what resonates and leave the rest, because this whole energy feels confused to me. And I think that's part of what I'm like this tense frustration that I'm feeling, you know what I mean? Because it's just kind of like, oh my goodness, like I just want to like breathe. But breathe, breathe through it, breathe through it, relax your jaw, like roll your shoulders back, take some deep breaths, tap your toes, just like try and relax your energy, because you've got it locked right now. And I don't know what to do with that. Okay, collective, there you have it. Thank you so much for spending some time with me and for sharing your energy with me. If this does resonate with you, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.